So welcome to another episode of Catchup, and today our guest is Zemroy Lewis.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for saying yes. And thank you for Sean for helping us make this connection here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Big up Sean.
Big up Sean, always. So what year did you graduate from Manning's?
1986.
1986.
Class of 86.
All right. Yes. So you're going to give everybody like a high level overview, just very high, like 30 seconds or less from Manning School graduation till now. What have you been up to? Yes. Okay. High level.
Okay. Left Manning's in 86. Left college 1988. Then I was with Jamaica National Building Society for 4 years, almost 4 years.
Yeah.
And then I migrated here. Migrated to Florida, and then I was in the hotel business for 4 years, from 92 till 96. Took a break, went back to Jamaica for a little while, and then I came back here and I entered the music business.
Yes.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history. So what do you do? Are you a performer?
Well, I do a bunch of things. I'm a musician. I play.
So you play instruments?
Yeah, I play a number of instruments, but my main instrument is bass, and I play for Code Red, a band that I own here in
Code Red.
Code Red band, which is predominantly known as the #1 reggae band in the United States.
You hear that?
Yeah. So.
I feel so honored. So if somebody wants to engage your services, how would they find you?
Okay, all over social media, but the contact number would be 954-822-5949. The manager is Mary Gardner. Yes, for bookings.
For bookings.
Yes.
And online they search for Code Red?
Yes.
On Facebook?
Yes, Facebook,
Instagram,
Twitter.
Yes. Just search for Code Red. I ask these things, right, because it's important. Because as this thing goes out, it's good for your business as well, as they get to know you.
I do appreciate that. Yeah.
So tell us about your family.
My family, okay. That's gonna take a little while. I am
married, kids.
Okay, my immediate.
Your immediate family.
I am not married, but I am happily involved.
Yes.
I am the father of 2 beautiful children.
Ages?
21 and 14.
Boy and
20
girl?
going 21, 14 going 15.
Boy and a girl?
Boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl.
Yes.
And I hear that you just had your birthday thing.
A number of performers normally show up for my birthday.
Okay.
In previous years, we've had people like Barry Salmon, Marcia Griffiths, Freddie McGregor. Various people. I play for all those people. Luciano.
Yes?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look here, you can't talk to me now, because I'm no celebrity.
Oh
my gosh. So tell me, what do you do for fun?
My work.
Your work is your fun.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm blessed.
Yes.
I'm blessed because music has always been my dream, my passion. Even when during Manning's years, I was a tiny person, barely 5 foot tall, and trust me, I'm gonna get a big laugh out of this because I was really small. But you could identify me because I always had a guitar with me. My guitar was almost my height. So, yes, so. And my influences during those years were Maurice Chandan. His brother was my best friend at school, which was Kenrick Chandan. And there's a guitarist who used to be at Manning's, Clifford Campbell.
Yes.
Clifford Campbell. I learned a lot from him also, without him even knowing.
Yes.
Yes, I would watch him play and learn a lot. And the bug stayed with me over the years, and then I finally surrendered early 2000.
And so just do it.
Yes, and now I'm doing it full time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back to your Manning School days. We're going to talk about your favorite teacher, subject, and memories at Manning. So who was your favorite teacher?
I know I share this sentiment with many other students.
Yes.
Asman Coat.
Yes.
Mathematics teacher.
Yes.
Ozzy Coat. We just know, everybody say Ozzy Coat. You know,
yes.
Most people, typically you'd say Mr. Coat.
Yes.
Affectionately known as Ozzy Coat. Great teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
What was your favorite? You want to tell us why you like him?
Well, he mastered the art of teaching. You see, the thing is,
you make it simple.
Yes, not everybody who has knowledge in their head know how to convey it to the next person. And he was a master at that. He knew how to make it interesting.
Yes.
And he taught each student individually.
He taught me physics.
Okay.
Yes. See? He taught me physics.
It would be difficult to fail maths with a teacher like
Mr. Coates.
Yes. And I also love geography.
That's your subject?
Yes, I love geo. My teacher was Miss Critchlow.
Yes.
So those are my two favorite, Mr. Coates and then Miss Critchlow.
What's your favorite memories? What makes you look back about Manning school days that make you just smile and go, that was some good times?
The status that Manning's had.
Brand.
Yes.
To go to Manning's was like, you made it, right?
Yes.
Like
yes.
you are the top of the top.
Yes, I cannot forget. Our principal at the time was Herbert George Nita.
Yes.
And the first morning in auditorium, I remember he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, when you leave these gates, you'll be qualified whether you move on to tertiary education or not. You'll be qualified for whatever it is you want to do for the rest of your life." And I was 11 years old. I never forget it.
Yes.
Never forget it. 1981. I never forget it. And that's what Manning's felt like. The pride of going. The beacon of the West.
Yes.
That's what it was called. Yes.
So you mentioned back in the high school days that you were physically small and short. But how would you describe your personality back in high school? And we're going to talk about your personality now. But back in high school, what words would you use to describe you?
I was an introvert, but it would be hard to tell because I was so short. I would try to make enough noise to make up for my height, but I was always shy. Always shy, but for those who would be close to me, they would know that I was shy. But other people wouldn't think so because, I'd crack a joke here or there,
What about now? What words would you use to describe your personality now?
I have evolved, I would say, because now I have a voice because of the business that I'm in.
Yes.
It forces you to be a little bit more expressive.
Yes.
You're on stage all over the world, so sometimes you're called upon to do a little performing here or there. Say something interesting to thousands of people. So
no longer shy.
I think I'm still shy. if it's left up to me, the show can't fail. Put it that way. Yes. But if somebody else can take it, of course.
Go ahead.
I'd rather be option B.
Yes, you're in the background.
Yes.
Supporting.
Yes, I prefer to be in the background, but sometimes I'm called upon to
be in the front.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So tell me about something that you used to believe about yourself in your younger days. Could be high school days. That now that you have grown and been through a lot, you look back, you know what? That's no longer true.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I would say my views on race.
Yes.
Manning's was quite diverse, and as Jamaica is,
yes.
out of many one people.
Mixing pot.
Yes. This country, I'm very
grateful.
Very grateful for the opportunity. But moving to United States, kind of adjust your
perspective and
yes.
Open up your eyes to a lot of things.
Oh yes.
Oh my.
Yes. Without going into details, because like I said, I'm grateful for the opportunity
yes.
to be here.
But I totally understand. Like the life, yes, the life I'm living now, working at the company that I work at, doing what I do as an engineer, I would have never dreamed as a little girl in Jamaica that I would do that. And I have 3 sons, and what we can do here in the United States, it would be tough to do it in Jamaica.
Of course.
So very, very grateful for the opportunities that are here, but not naive.
Of course, I agree.
Of the situations that you face every single day. And they are so subtle sometimes.
True.
It's not in your face.
True.
Right?
True.
But you just have to be aware, accept it, and you move on.
Oh, of course. I remember when you mentioned that, to expand on that, the question you asked earlier, I did not see myself among the rubbing shoulders with the elite in the industry. Yes, because I have a recording studio also, which is one of the more popular recording studios here in Florida. We record everybody.
What's the name of the recording studio?
Zimmer Studios.
Zimmer Studios.
That's my company name, Zimmer Entertainment. So anything you hear Zimmer, that's me. That's
All right.
my pet name. Yeah. So
I keep learning more and more about you, man.
yeah, there's quite a few.
Pure badass stuff.
Yeah, man.
What advice would you give your younger self knowing what you know now?
Time.
Yes.
Time. Make use of your time. Yes. Don't be afraid to say things to someone that you know. And I'll expand on that. There are people like during high school. I was shy. There are people that I could express certain things to. You know, there are people who were talented, people with good spirit, good vibes and stuff that you probably should have said it to. Those people are no longer here. You know, we have lost some
classmates,
some members of our alumni, and I personally regret the fact that I wasn't expressive at the time to say, hey, you're a good person, you're a good guy, you're a good girl, or in some cases with some girls, I really like you, or something like that.
Yes.
That there is something when I think back of the high school crushes that have no idea that you like them.
Yes.
Like today you see them online and stuff like that. I wonder if they really knew
how much you like them.
Yes.
I can relate. I had a few crushes myself. Yeah. So is there a situation, a season that you can share with us? One of your most challenging seasons that you walked through, that you went through, and what did it teach you about yourself?
The music business is very, very challenging. I mean, you have hurdles that you have to jump over to get to where you want to go, and I'm glad that I had the tools, education-wise, that I have, because if it wasn't for that, I would be crushed in this business here.
Yes.
Yes, because the music business is a business, but it's fun. So people tend to mix
business with pleasure.
Right. So there were a lot of challenges because I came in with my corporate background. My approach, a lot of people didn't like it.
Because you're business, and they want to have, what? This is music, man. Fun, relax, man.
I'm not saying if you want, if there's nothing wrong with having a drink here or there, because I do have a drink here or there. For those who know me, yes. But business first.
Business first.
Take care of the business, and you know, that's where most of the hurdles were for me. Getting the people
to change their mindset.
Right.
When they're dealing with you.
Yes, and to accept it as something that's good for all of us.
Yes.
You know, at first they were like, okay, how this is gonna benefit me or whatever. And I'm like, yeah.
In the end, it will.
Give
just
me some
watch
time.
and
yes.
see.
And you know, the rest is history. Now everybody, you know, my affiliates, the people in the software music fraternity, especially, they really trust what I do. You know, so. I'm really grateful,
my goodness. What is the best advice you ever received from someone else that you pull on, that you can remember?
My mom, don't major in the minor.
Yes.
It's so funny, I never thought about it. Major and minor is music. Major and minor chords. But she said, don't major in the minor, meaning something that is something that is not
insignificant.
Right.
Don't make a big deal and spend your time and your effort and your sweat on it.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Exactly. My mom. And trust me, with the person that I am and the path that I have walked,
yes,
that has come in really, really, really handy. Trust me.
Wow. What does success mean to you?
Success to me is, and I think I might start by saying it has little to do with what most people consider successful, which is your bank account.
Yes.
Because Steve Jobs was worth a few billions, but he couldn't buy a pancreas. So success.
What a real moment, man.
No, it's true. And I am blessed to do something for a living that I would have done for free. I happen to get paid for it. You understand? So Success, I think, is maximizing your dreams. Whatever it is that you set your goals, and don't be selfish with your goals. Carry your friends, consider your friends and your family with your goals.
Yes.
And maximize those goals. I'm in a business where I hardly ever pay for a plane ticket, but I've seen the world. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh, man.
I've always dreamt about seeing the world.
And now you're seeing the world.
Exactly, and somebody else is paying for it.
Isn't it amazing?
Yes, it is.
So what do you think is, I have to ask, so some things I have my little script, everybody get the same 10 questions.
Yeah.
But when I just feel the need to ask you, so what's the difference between you walking this extraordinary dream as opposed to others who have the dream but not able to walk it? Was there something that you realized that needs to be a mind shift?
It's not one factor.
Yeah.
There's not one factor that we can just zero in on. Opportunity is one, and then to expand on that, access to the opportunity.
And be preparing.
Of course.
Because people forget that.
True.
Some people miss an opportunity and they don't even know it because they show up and they were never prepared to walk through it. So it's to be ready.
Of course. It's like, to put it this way, a man across the road praying, God more and go across the road, that's all. But God already answered the prayer a long time ago when he gave you 2 feet. Just shuffle them. Pray for protection that a car don't lick you when you across the road.
Oh my God!
But you're praying for across the road and he already blessed you with 2 feet.
So just that.
Yeah, that's a part of why a lot of us fail. We have the tools, we're not using them. We're too busy sometimes looking at the other person's journey. The other person's journey is different from yours. The other person's hurdles are different from yours too.
Talk about some real talk, man.
Yeah.
So, what are you most proud of? And you only have one question left after that one.
I am proud of the fact that I am from a district where I remember when electricity came there.
Boop, boop.
Big up Hado. Yeah. I remember when most of the houses in Hado didn't have any electricity. I know the journey. I know what it means to go to the tank or get water. I know what home sweet, home lamp mean. I clean through the newspaper. I know all of that. So I'm from a...
cursing now. Let's make it black.
Yeah, man. You do your homework and you have to make sure you clean your nostrils because the soot from the lamp end up in your nose.
Right.
That's something there.
Memories.
Yeah. Something you have to share with your kids because...
But I love the smell of the home. It gives the home the smell though. Yeah. I still remember some of my best memories because my mom used to live in Augustown and I remember when she was doing the lamp. But it's that smell that goes off. It's tied to like love.
Of course.
And home and warmth.
Of course, it's etched in your memory.
It's etched in your memory.
Yeah, once that sensation go off, that all those emotions come back. Yeah, I'm telling you.
What do you want us to remember about you when you die? That's the last question I have.
Wow. No one did.
Nobody. But when it happens.
Yeah, everybody want to go heaven, but them don't want dead. I am happy dead for going on. But that's a tough one.
Yeah.
What
do you want your legacy to be?
My music.
Yes.
My music, my children. I have 2 beautiful children that admittedly because of the business that I'm in, as most people know, it's a challenge when it comes to time spent with the children.
Amen.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, but I want my legacy to be my music and my children.
Just remember, it's not the quantity of time.
Quality.
And that's what I do with my boys because sometimes I travel a lot for my job. So when it's time, you just connect and just do the best you can with them. Because that's what they remember. They remember moments. What do you remember about your childhood? Moments. Moments.
Very true.
Yeah. I want to say thank you.
It was a pleasure.
For saying yes to sitting down with me. Because I think when you reach out, you're like, Catchup, you don't even know what it was.
Yeah.
And I want to thank Sean again because without his help, you wouldn't be sitting in this chair.
Yeah, Sean, super guy. Super guy.
And I haven't even met him in person. Can you believe it?
Well, You'll prove it for yourself.
Right? Hopefully I get to see him on this trip. But he's working out some things now because he's covering for his boss. Some things have happened. So I'm just going to pray that I get to sit with Sean. Yes. And if not now, it'll be probably in Atlanta. Because hopefully I get to do a trip in Atlanta.
Okay.
So thank you. I'm going to close now.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
No problem. So guys, this has been another fantastic episode of Catchup where I'm meeting somebody for literally the first time. And it is just extraordinary, the lives that we live and the power of connection. And with that, I want to say thank you for joining us. Please like our videos, share our videos, and just continue to support this project. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.